Hell. Hell is the strongest case against the Christian faith. There's nothing less than the most sadistic torture ever devised. In America, we pride ourselves in prohibiting something called cruel and unusual punishment. We look aghast at dictatorial regimes that torture its prisoners and dissidents. Yet even the worst atrocities committed under the cruelest tyrants of this world are nothing when compared to what Christians say God has in store for the non-believer. A poignant way to illustrate this is to look at what Christians believe about the Jews, especially Jews that were imprisoned in Nazi concentration camps. Although Christians generally do not discuss this, it was what they must believe, for it was built into their system of divine justice. Christians define as hell-bound anyone who denies or doesn't accept Jesus as Lord and Savior. This includes just about all practicing Jews. So imagine this scenario. As millions of Jews slaughtered in Hitler's death camps passed into the afterlife, they awoke to find themselves burning in hell. Not only was there lack of food there was no food at all. No longer was there lack of drinking water, there was no drinking at all, no water at all. Not only was there pain, it was the most intense pain imaginable, and it was unrelenting. Sort of like being tossed into the oven of Auschwitz alive. Not only did the suffering seem like it would never end, it really would never end. It's been a half century since Hitler's death camps were dismantled, so for more than 50 years, millions of Jews who were former prisoners of the Nazis have been suffering worse than imagine in any of the SS camps, and for a much longer time. In fact, we can imagine that many of the Jews are probably longing to return to these SS camps, these vermin-infested barracks with moldy bread and back-breaking work, brutal treatment. If they could only return there to escape this hell of torment. It's sick. Yet this is what Christians must believe. This is what the largest denominations in the world still teach. Some, not indirectly, or some mostly indirectly. And they're confident that God condones and even creates a universe in which this occurs. And to what end? There's no point in hell. So it becomes merely a cruel instrument